Welcome. Bank on Virginia Beach is a unique program because it brings together the education, support, and encouragement needed to strengthen participants' financial condition. Everyone has a special story to tell. We all know our financial health impacts our quality of life. In this video today, you will hear the stories of individuals from a variety of circumstances, all finding the help they needed to improve their quality of life through the Bank on Virginia Beach program. Bank on Virginia Beach is a flagship program of the Mayor's Action Challenge. The Mayor's Action Challenge gives citizens an opportunity to demonstrate their financial fitness. The mayor recognizes that a financially strong community offers more opportunity for everyone. We encourage Virginia Beach citizens to join this challenge for their own benefit and for the strength of our city.
And we're blessed to have 4 grandchildren that we're so extremely proud of. And that's one of the reasons why it's so important for our finances to be in line, because we want to leave a great inheritance for them. We've been married for 32 years, and all of the 32 years we've been always trying to do better financially. And so this was an answer to prayer, because Bank On has really helped us to get a budget that works, that's realistic.
So we'll jump into a little bit about credit reports.
We had an excellent coach that we just fell in love with. She was able to meet us where we were. We had homework assignments that we worked on, and it was a joy doing that. The classes were exciting, and it was exciting because we saw that other people were trying to reach the same goals that we were, which was to have a budget and a plan, a financial plan that works so that we won't be broke forever, but we will always have money somewhere in a savings account. And we've learned to save money in stashes, a little bit here, a little bit there. Our credit score went up tremendously since we've been involved with the Bank On. We learned how to make some adjustments. Having a plan helped us to love each other better.
There are different types of loans. Installment loans are loans that you take out that you're paying over a set period of time.
We continually work on our finances, and we still want to be involved with classes and even further the advancement of that, because it helps us to keep us in remembrance of, let's do the right thing, let's make the right decisions.
I'm Antoine, I'm 24 years old. I have a son who's 3 years old, and I'm a manager at a food chain restaurant. So I had trouble making ends meet. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I didn't have any established credit, and I had no plan for the future.
So let's take a look at this.
Okay. The action plan we put together is staying on track with my budget and setting a goal that I want to do in life, which is own a business. And I had a coach that guided me along the way with that plan. Having a plan organized makes me feel wonderful without worries at night.
Well, I was really over my head in debt. I had no direction in terms of my spending. It was at the time when I came into Bank On that I actually got my spending under control, because before that, I didn't know what I was spending or how much I was spending actually.
I guess your priorities in your budget are, first, of course, you need a roof over your head.
Yes. The first plan is to develop a budget. That's the first thing. The second plan was to get a hold of my spending.
Should I do it every day or just a spending track like every week?
Well, I've achieved a savings account, which that was another goal, to have deductibles, medical deductibles, insurance deductibles. I would recommend Bank On to anyone that want to get more control over their finances.
Before we came to Bank On, we were trying to deal with developing an emergency fund as well as managing payment of quarterly taxes.
We had a lot of unexpected expenses and had depleted what we had for emergency fund and extra savings, and We just wanted to make sure we weren't in that position again.
With an installment loan, you take out a set amount. You're paying for it over time. Once you've paid it off, it's done. You're done.
Getting out of that barrel roll of paying a large payment on our credit card and then turning around and having to use it for the emergency expense. So we never seemed to get ahead. We were just robbing Peter to pay Paul.
And at one point during the coaching, it just really clicked that if we have an emergency fund, we won't have to use the credit cards, so then we can pay them off, and then we'll have savings and the car, and we won't have a card payment.
Well, having a plan to put in place feels like a huge relief.
You may be able to refinance your car loan and get a higher amount than what you actually owe to pay off certain debts.
So it gives us the structure that we need to be able to keep that larger goal in sight while managing on the smaller goal level.
And a friend referred me to bank on, so I thought that would be a good opportunity to help me, see where my money was going, try to improve my credit score, and, try to put some savings away for the future. It was all different kinds of people in the class. It was retirees, married people, single parents like myself, college students. So each week we went through different topics, and then we met with the coach one-on-one.
They're not going to say, oh yeah, they're doing a great job, they're paying their utility bills on time. But if you
some of the assignments were getting your credit report, and we also had to make sure that we printed out a will, an advance directive, and have those type of documents in place. So it really was beneficial, going forward. So when we graduate, we have everything we need. You know where your money is going. You know what steps to take in the future, and you feel like you have control. Especially me being by myself, you have more control of, just where your money's going and you're better prepared for the future.